So, collective, your own spirit guides want you to be alert as far as the 11th until the 13th of April is concerned here, guys. Okay. So, they want you to pay more attention to your surroundings and also your awareness here and also your dream state. Okay. What is it that they are showing you at this time, because this is something that is more vital at this time. So from 11th until the 13th, more like a karmic portal is somewhat opened here. This has everything to do with the karma and dharma as well. Okay, so for some of you, I'm also getting the energy that you have literally passed a test of which your own spirit guides are free at this time. So they have your back. This is why they are coming in to alert you of the situation so that you protect your energy at this time. Okay. You protect whatever that is meant for you at this time. Okay. So, moreover, this has something to do with the karma that you brought to yourself. So, this is something that is different from the karma that you have to clear, that is somewhat connected to your own spirit guides. Okay. Your ancestry, your bloodline. Okay, so this is something connected to this lifetime. Okay, more like real time what you did in this lifetime. Okay, so this has something to do with karmic contracts, more like soul contracts that maybe you have signed without you being aware. Okay, as this can literally come more like a stumbling block in your life, where your soul is somewhat being pulled in different directions without you being aware. Okay, so we'll dive in here to the cards and see the messages that are coming in, or the type of dragon that is protecting you at this time. But for the most part, your own spirit guides are saying you have passed a test, a spiritual test, and whatever this spiritual test is has somewhat brought more of clarity. Okay, more like the people that have been harnessing or benefiting from your energy without you knowing will be revealed to you. So this means you don't necessarily have to sit and do nothing if this comes your way here, guys. This gives you the opportunity to release whatever this is, so that you are free, okay, to move forward with grace in this lifetime here, guys. All right, something like that. For some of you, I'm also getting anything connected to the heart chakra. Okay, more of relations type of energy. So I'm getting the energy of fornication here. Okay, more like you being in a relationship with someone that already you know that they are married. Okay, so this is more like an agreement that you agree on in this lifetime in the 3D, with you being aware, because it's more like if someone tells you that they are in relations, or they are already taken, or they are indeed married, but they want to be with you. So this is more like an agreement that you agree on the terms that this person has given you, that this is who I am, this is what is happening in my life, but still I want you. Okay, something like that. So this is more like you creating more of a soul tie with this person, because they have been honest with you. So this person doesn't necessarily have more of any karma connected to that, because they did literally come clean and tell you who they truly are. Okay, so when you say yes, this is you signing and sealing that you agree to the terms and conditions, that you are getting into some type of a contract that is not somewhat supported, inspired by the divine. Okay, because already this person is in a contract that already has been signed. These are spiritual laws. Okay, so once you get into that relation, it's more like your soul is somewhat tied to that person. So whatever baggage that this person comes with, because they won't necessarily tell you the whole story why they want to be with you. It can be they facing issues financially, or they facing issues having to do with them conceiving, all right, or they facing issues in settling, as in like finding a stable space or place in some way, shape, or form. So you come up more like a solution, more like an eraser. Okay, so this person comes more like a pencil, but already they have written a story down. So you have to erase what does not work for them so that they can rewrite their story. So you come up more like someone who will come in their life to clean whatever is wrong in their life. Okay, yeah, something like that. And always remember that an eraser is useless without a pencil and a book or a story that is already written, because the duty of the eraser is to erase what is not correctly written. So you come up more like the corrector. So this is something that you agree in spirit without you being aware. And because of this, this is the mask that you wear. This is the mask that now you wear. This is who you become. Okay, so this taints your original appearance, who you are as an individual. So even people won't necessarily see you the same way. They won't necessarily perceive you as the very same person that they used to see. So they see you someone who's more of immoral in a way, who is willing to do anything. Okay, so you are more likely to get into relations like that, where you meet people that are already taken, because this is the face that you chose to wear. This is what you have literally agreed on. Okay, so this can be something that you do unknowingly, especially if you grow, especially if you are still naive and young. Okay, you might find yourself in this situation because of pressure or anything like that, or interest of some sort here. Okay, so you agree because you don't necessarily understand. You still young, you're still naive. Okay, something like that. Whereas this is something that creates more of a karmic bond that you create, and this will create more issues for you should you choose to want to settle down and get married, and you find that you are having issues now in doing so because you have taken something from that person that was not necessarily working. It can be them not having the ability to us to conceive, maybe. Okay, or anything like that. All right, something like that. So you find that now you have issues that you did not necessarily have before you were in relations with that particular person. So this is more like a sign of what you have taken from that person that you have now embodied. Okay, it becomes yours. So you share more of that type of karma with that person because you chose to agree to something that divine doesn't necessarily support. Always remember that if something is not divinely supported in spirit, more negative energies have access to you, your energy, your aura, etc. Okay, something like that. So fornication can work two ways. Okay, there are people that choose to go after people that they know that they are in relationships. Okay, these are the people that are more possessed. These are the people that are more driven by some type of a negative entity to go and harness from that particular person. So they go after people that they already know that they are in relationships. Okay, so they come more like the queen of wands in reversal. Okay, someone who's coming in only to ruin things. All right, so they come and pursue you with an understanding that already they know that you are taken, or maybe they can already see this the ring in your finger or something like that, but they pursue you regardless, and they will do so until you give in. Okay, so they study you and see your weaknesses. So what is it that they can do to woo you in that sense? Okay, this is someone who already have studied you and seen what you carry in spirit, not just you, but that also of the partner that comes with you. It can be your husband, it can be your wife. So they come in more to come and harness what you carry and also harness what your partner carries. So they come in to taint the energy itself and create more of a, you know, the energy that is more unpure in that sense here. Okay, something like that. So they do it intentionally to come and fornicate in that sense. Okay, so that they take something spiritually from you, and if you agree, because they pursued you, now the karma lies with you. so that they have access to your energy, your aura, and the person that you get in contact with because you agreed. So this is something that you have to break free from. For some of you, that's what the reading is all about. Okay, your own spirit guides wants you to break free from whatever this bondage is. Okay, yeah, so that you are able to receive everything that is meant for you energetically. So during this portal, if someone has been making use of your energy and you are not even aware, they will definitely appear in your dream state. Okay, or for some of you, you will know if perhaps you have dealt with someone and you were still young and naive, but this person keeps on coming in your dreams once in a lifetime. Okay, it can be once in a year. When they do, sometimes you can only dream of them coming to visit you or coming to give you gifts. And for the most part, they come with a car. The car is usually a spirit, all right? So, by you meeting them, integrating or speaking or whatever in your dream, it's more like renewing whatever that contract is. So they keep on renewing, regardless whether they are with you or not, because already you have agreed with your own mouth. That's the power of speech. Okay, you have agreed. So this is something that exists in spirit. That's why it will also happen in spirit. That's why they will only appear in your dream state, okay, to come and renew what you already agreed on, okay, something like that. So if they come, they only come in to renew. That's just that. So this is that type of person that you can only dream of once a year. It's a sign that this is someone that you have agreed on energetically in spirit, so that they have access to your energy in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So for some of you, this can happen more through manipulation, as in like someone coming to you without you being aware that they are actually in a relationship of some sort. Okay, so they become in relations with you. So this is more like a manipulation. In most cases, your own spirit guides can also help you regardless of their situation in this. Okay, they can alert you, as in like this person has a relationship of some sort, this person is taken in some way, shape, or form. So they will give you signs, etc. So should you choose to stay regardless of what you see, it's a choice. And if it's a choice, therefore, you are by default also agreeing to what already you know that your own spirit guides have alerted you to do. Okay, something like that here, guys. Okay, something like that. And for the reason why they will literally lie like that is to make sure that this doesn't necessarily come back to bite them in the next lifetime or around their loved ones, something like that here, guys. Okay, so this is that time when you have to break free. Okay, this portal also gives you that right to maybe do some type of a cleansing, because we are in the dark phase of which is all about clearing, so that you are able to receive what is meant for you here, guys. Okay, so should you be lucky to know the type of connection that you had, that you know that were not necessarily um, legit like that, as in like they were illicit, and you know, okay, you must mention that person by name, guys, and rebuke such a person in your life forever. Okay, because it's something that you agreed with your own mouth, so you must denounce it back using your own mouth, the power of speech, that this is something that you no longer want in your life. Okay, this is something that no longer have access or authority over your life or your journey in some way. Okay, something like that. So you can claim this in your commenting section by saying, I am free. Okay, I am breaking free from any bondage that is not serving me for my highest good. Okay, collective, I am breaking free from any connection that is not serving me for my highest good. Okay, so we'll dive in here and see the messages that are coming in at this time, or who's protecting you at this time here. Okay, so you might be seeing more of 1133 here. Okay, 1133. So And also, you could be seeing 88 or triple eight a lot. This speaks more of the abundance that is meant for you, something that is coming towards you here, guys. Okay, so you must be in a position to receive without distribution of some sort that you are not even aware of here, energetically, so to speak, here, guys. Okay, something like that. So let's dive in here and see the type of dragon that is coming in here for my collective. Spirit, speak for the collective, please, and thank you. What type of dragon is coming in for my collective, please? At this time, what type of dragon is coming in for my collective at this time? Which dragon is coming in? So we're having the earth and the water dragon. Okay, the earth. So I will pull three cards here from this deck. Okay, so the earth and the water dragon is saying create the foundation for new growth. Okay, this is you creating a pathway so that whatever something new that is coming, it comes directly to you. No distribution, no sharing, no, never. Okay, so this dragon is saying a fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So this is you. It has everything to do with your harvest. So this is something that you have been sharing with the people that you don't necessarily know. Okay, something like that. Also, remember that the energy could be vice versa. There are people that are more wishy-washy spiritually like that. So if you come to them, they agree and they also work on you regardless of your intentions. So it's more of a tit and a tat type of energy where the manipulator becomes manipulated, more like the hunter becomes the hunted, something like that. Okay, so this means you also have to clear your energy, you also have to rebuke whatever that is here. Okay, something like that. You get that? So let's see. Another dragon here that is coming in. Okay, so we're having the Onying's pink dragon here. Okay, so it says it brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. So it speaks more of that karmic balance that is needed now in your life so that you are able to move forward with grace. Okay, my collective, it is at the heart. So pink is connected to the heart chakra also. That's another thing that I'm also getting here. Okay, so yeah, and it speaks more of Libra energy. It connects more with the scale of justice here. Okay, so this is that type of justice that you are bringing to yourself at this time based on your karma in this lifetime. Okay, collective. So the message here is saying, see all your courts dissolve by transcending love. This is that time when you all these cords will definitely be cut. Okay, it says see all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. All right, enjoy your freedom, look for the divine around you. So this is you now reconnecting with the divine regardless of your mistakes here, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you could be a Libra energy for some of you, it doesn't have to be. Okay, so one more card, spirit, one last card for my collective, the overall dragon that is coming in here, the overall dragon here that comes in more like your protector. Did I say this is the black dragon? This is what will protect you should you choose to recognize, should you choose to acknowledge your mistakes and not judge or try to pinpoint as in like, no, this is not my fault. No, 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 no. Okay. The minute you understand that you are not perfect and you embrace your imperfection, know that the divine will forever be around you, irregardless. Okay. Irregardless, guys. You're not an angel. So you are here to learn. You are here to do mistakes and also rectify those mistakes. So clear these whatever this is, so that you create a room for new mistakes that you can literally make in this lifetime. Okay, something like that. So we're having the black dragon. This is your protector that is coming in here. So the black dragon from Saturn. So it could be Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be. So this speaks more of time, because Saturn rules what? Time, karma, dharma. Okay, something like that. So if you have been facing more of a slow motion type of energy here, it's because of what you have agreed on. Because this is that type of planet that rules those karmic contracts that you might have agreed on. Okay, so if this energy is for you, no one can literally stand against you. Okay, so it says it brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. So now you will be disciplined because now you know. Okay, now you know. So it says concentrate, focus on your ultimate version, congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. You have passed a test. Okay, so something, that's why something now is being released, because already there's a sense of a spiritual test that you have passed here. Okay, so I came right directly to the black dragon. Okay, so the black dragon from Saturn here is saying concentrate to focus on your ultimate version here. Congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. So a black dragon from Saturn has appeared to you now, as it is time for you to address tasks with discipline and focus. Spiritual discipline is vital to ground the higher energies on your pathway. The black dragon will give you focus, concentration, determination, awareness, and the ability to plan and stick to a routine where necessary. Receiving this is a true blessing, as it indicates that your feet are firm now, planted on the ascension path, and you do everything for the highest good of all. Okay, this dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world, as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. It is time for it is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline as well as with joy and bliss. Okay, that's it. So congratulate yourself and know that all is well and good. Something like that. So I'm getting the energy of Taurus Virgo with the earth and the water dragon here. Okay. So more earthy type of energy here. Okay. So let's see. Spirit, can you speak as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Can you speak more for my collective? Yeah. This is something that you have to stand up for. This is you fighting for whatever that you believe in. Okay, whatever that is yours. The Knight of Swords is more like a warrior type of energy. Okay, that's why. So that you free yourself from the clashes, whatever this is that is keeping you stuck in a way. 8 8, the black dragon is number 8, so we're also having another 8. Like I said, you could be seeing 8 8 8. Okay, so for you to free yourself, you have to fight. For some of you, it can be that warrior energy that is coming in, helping you. Those are your spirit guides. Those are your spirit team. So spirit, speak more. Yeah. The Four of Pentacles, this is stability. This is you now. You know, your feet on the ground, firm like that. Ochata chelet. This is saving. Can you see how this person is on top of the pentacles that are meant for him? Okay, something like that. This is you saving or securing whatever that belongs to you here. The Four of Pentacles, it speaks more of saving for the future here. It speaks more of your pentacles, the money that is meant for you here, the lack, the abundance. Okay, collective. So let's see more. Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy? Ooh. So for that to, okay, you need the strength within here. Know that you can, and of course, my collective, you will. Okay, something like that. With the strength card here, this is Leo energy. It could be Leo, a strong energy of Capricorn here. All right, know that whoever you are trying to fight in spirit won't let go with ease. Something like that. All right, because this will degrade them energetically. All right, what they have been benefiting from you, something like that with the Five of Swords here. Okay, it can be financially also. It can be financially. All right, so this is someone who did this intentionally to harness, to take something from you, for some of you here, guys. Okay, something like that. This can usually happen if someone lied to you. This is more of a manipulation. Okay, something like this. That's why you have to be aware of the type of relations that you get into, you allow yourself to be in, especially if you are spiritual like that. Okay, something like that. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is you now. You will definitely be able to work on whatever that needs to be worked on, because your destiny will now be intact. Okay, or this speaks more of your luck, your abundance. Okay, your glory. Okay, something like that for you, collective, something like that. All right, the Seven of Cups, this is more like you will definitely feel overwhelmed by this. While you do, someone will be in the Nine of Swords here. Okay, something like that. So let's see the influence. Let's see the influence. The Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands. This is energy. As you can see, there is nobody here. This is only energy. Something that is being done in spirit. For some of you, could be masculine dealing with a feminine. Okay, who's been doing work on you energetically in spirit, harnessing the power that comes with you. As far as your destiny is concerned, your luck, your abundance here. Okay, something like that. So let's see another influence. What's another influence here for the collective? Three of Cups. So maybe this did not necessarily affect only you. It can be your loved ones as well, because especially if you are a breadwinner, especially if you are more of a cornerstone in the family, something like that. For some of you, it can be that with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is more like you being the cornerstone of the family. So this affects also the lack of your family members, etc. And you don't necessarily understand. So happiness is yours at this time with the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah. So the cycle is somewhat closing at this time here. Okay, this is something that you are letting go of, so that you free yourself. Okay, always remember, never forget to speak it, denounce it, collective. Okay, do whatever needs to be done. Ask for help from your own spirit guides. As in, like, this is who I'm dealing with, this is what I'm dealing with, this is my situation, help me at this time. Okay, something like that. Definitely they will come through for you here, guys. Okay, so for some of you, is it Musisiwe something something? Okay, so someone said they have a problem as far as the dream state is concerned. It's more like forgetting your dreams or something like that. Of which your dreams are more like a something that will guide you moving forward. Sometimes your dreams get manipulated or hijacked mainly because of those type of energies that I'm speaking on. So it's time for you now to check yourself. Okay, so I'm speaking in terms of a comment that I got as far as the last reading I did. Okay, someone said that they can't remember their dreams. Okay, sometimes your dreams are being hijacked by the very same people that you have agreed on. So they are the ones that receive the information that is meant for you, because this is something you have agreed on in spirit. So it affects what? Your spiritual life, your spiritual health. Okay, so by checking, as in the type of relations you've been with, the type of relationships you have been in, were they legit, or okay, something like that. If you have done something that you know was somewhat wrong, like being in relation with someone that already you know that they are married, rebuke such a person. reclaim your power back. Sometimes it's not necessarily witchcraft. It is exactly what we have invited in our lives to exist like that. The only way is to recognize what could be the problem so that you solve the problem, because you can't solve a problem if you don't necessarily uh, know what is it that you are dealing with, my collective. Okay, so another thing you can do is get 3 cloves of garlic, okay? Put them under your pillow for 3 days. Speak on it as in like whatever energies, negative entities that are working against you, manipulating your dream state, okay? Manipulating the information that is meant for you. You rebuke, you cancel them, for they have no longer power over you, your energy, your dream state, etc. So this will keep, you will definitely keep these clothes under your pillow for 3 days, okay? And or you can make it 1, 2, 3 for 3 days, okay? So when you take these out, you don't necessarily touch them with your hands, because this is something that you are getting rid of your aura, okay? So you can take them, making use of a glove or something like that, okay? And take them out of your home, out of your yard, okay? Something like that. And you speak also that whatever negative energy that is affecting my dream state, so that I don't necessarily have clarity as far as my life is concerned, okay? I am removing it at this time. So you make it 3 days. So you can make use of 3 cloves at once, or you can make them one, one, one. Okay, taking them out in the morning like that, of which is a mission. So making three can be beneficial like that. Okay, however you perceive. All right. So that's the least I can tell you. All right, because not every medicine work on everybody here. So garlic, it's more common, it's highly unlikely for it not to work, okay? That's why. So let's see what is it that your ancestors want you to know as far as this is concerned. It's time for you to harness money, okay? Something like that. It's time for you to bask in joy and light. For some of you, light is here, happiness is here, okay, with this, or you are a summer child, something like that here for you here, guys, okay? Another card. A bee is connected to honey. This speaks more of sweetness for some of you that is coming in your life. But for that to happen, you have to be in this energy of mirror, okay? So the mirror guardian is saying, take time to reflect, okay? Look into yourself in the mirror, take yourself out of yourself, examine yourself, see what needs to go, and take yourself back into yourself and move forward with grace, okay? Something like that for you, collective. So let's see the overall energy. Okay. So did you see this card? It came in and came out. So this is something that is being prevented, okay? That's the drum. That's the drum. The drum is saying dream a journal. This is a connection between you and your spirit guides, okay? Especially if you forget your dreams, something like that. Because for you to dream a journal, you must have more of a connection, the information that comes with your own spirit guides, etc. here, guys, okay? Something like that. So this is something that is being blocked, okay? This is a connection that you have with your own spirit guides. So what can literally block your connection is what you have agreed on in this lifetime. It has nothing to do with your ancestors, okay? But your own karma. So let's see the overall energy. What is the overall energy here? What is the overall energy? The snake. Okay, so the snake is saying shed old skin, because the new you is already here, my collective, okay? The new you is already here. So guys, I won't go through all these, okay? So let's just get okay, the message is saying rise up, Open your wings and shine. Being your project, okay, bring your project and plans out into the light, into manifestation. So this is the time for you to manifest. That's the summer's energy here. Okay, that's the message of the summer. So the mirror guardian here is saying, take some time to reflect on your strength and challenges and how far you have come. Recognize your gifts. Okay, so the drum, let's get the message of the drum for you, collective. So the drum here is saying, journey inward to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Okay, then follow the guidance. How would you follow the guidance when you can't necessarily get the guidance itself? Okay, so this means a lot has to be released with the snake. Okay, so your overall energy here is a serpent, the snake. Okay, so let's see. I think the snake is somewhere here. So what's the message of the snake? The snake is saying, cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. So, in a nutshell, it is your time to shine. So, let it, okay? Let yourself be seen in that sense, my collective here, okay? Reclaim your power, okay? From wherever, whoever, okay? So let's get another card from here and see who's coming in for you. I will take only one card from here. We're having Ganesha. Okay? Ganesha. So Lord Ganesha is saying infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So you will be okay. Know that you will be okay. You will be fine. Everything will be in order. Because there are forces that are literally supporting you. Why? Because you have passed some spiritual tests that were presented before you with grace here. And because of this, infinite potential, it's yours, my collective here, guys. Okay, irregardless as whoever is trying to harness you at this time, they have no power, nor do they have authority over your life at this time here, guys. Okay, something like that. This gives more of the energy of growth, as in like you have grown energetically, my collective here. Okay, so you are becoming that version of yourself that you will also be happy to see. You will also be happy to live. Okay, something like that. More like good vibes, good news coming in at this time for you here. Okay, this will definitely make you happy because Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. Whatever that has been an obstacle in your life, okay, is being removed at this time. There are energies that are supporting you in spirit, just like that. Okay, so let's get the message of Lord Ganesha here. Okay, Ganesha's message for my collective, please. Okay, so Ganesha is saying it's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Ganesha is not only bringing you, okay, Ganesha is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflict. Okay? When obstacles arises, know that they are just reminders that you can care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesha is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way to increase your connection to him. Okay, something like that. So for some of you already, this is done. It is done. It is done. Okay. I'm also getting the energy that for some of you, whomever this karmic person you're dealing with, either you are watching this video and they are watching it too. As in, like, they would literally want to make use of the information that I'm giving negatively. As in, if you get what I mean, make use of the opportunity of this portal to manipulate you, even. Okay, something like that. That's why Ganesha is coming here and saying it is done. Why? Because of the soul tie. More like this person could be watching me as much as you are watching me. Okay, so for you to find solutions, they also see what is it that they can do to block your solution that I'm giving at this time. Okay, also know that the messages are somewhat divinely guided here for your highest good. So the enemy also will also try everything to be 10 times fold step ahead of you. But if you do have the support of your own spirit guides, trust me when I say no and oh, it will never happen. Okay? Because your guides are already one step ahead. It is done. Okay? It's something that already it is done. Okay? So you just have to do the needful, my collective. Um, this is your overall energy. It is. So I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. If you are new as a comeback, guys, like always, gang gang. Until then, you take care. Bye.